Cancer, I'm Lisi, the High Priestess, and this comes in your past, present, or future conversations that you're having, synchronicity. Okay. Press like, subscribe, notification bell, because this is a brand new channel with my old name. Okay. With the bell, you can get my lives. If not, you'll have to wait 12 hours. Okay. What do we get for you? Okay. I get the 10 of staff. So I see you nervous. Okay. The Emperor, about what this Emperor might say or what this boss will say. Okay. Also, being your own boss is a very hard position to have, because if people don't do the work, you have to do all the work by yourself. Or if the help don't show up, you're going to have to go on by yourself and do your work. Okay. Um, so that's what I see, because the first card that you got was the 10 of staff. Okay. So I feel like you have a lot of work. Okay. Also, I feel like someone puts all their stress on their back. Okay. You might need your back popped. Okay. That's what I see here. Also, I feel like someone's going to go see a, is it chiropractor? Okay. Someone to pop your back. Okay. Also, someone could be getting acupuncture with the 8 of Swords. Okay. As you're seeing a professional to work on your back, or you are a professional that helps people with their back problems. Okay. The community, you do a lot of community work, or you're someone that represents the community. Okay. A lot of people go to you with back problems. Also, a lot of people come to you about their stress. Okay. Because I feel like you're an emperor. Okay. You know a lot about there's a lot of advice that you can give out, because you are an experienced person. Okay. Or you're coming across someone who is very experienced and whatever it is they do with the gold and Drake. Okay. Also, you could be in the industry, in the hip hop industry here. Okay. You could be collaborating with an Aries. You're doing a lot of work with an Aries and a Scorpio. Okay. So if you're in the music industry, you're going to be collaborating a lot with an Aries. And also, I hear music label. Okay. You have a lot of work. Also, I feel like there is a music label here that's holding on to your music. Okay. They're not releasing your music quite yet. Okay. Or you have a lot of unreleased music. Okay. And you're having a collection, like you probably have it, a bunch of unreleased songs. You have enough to make an album. Okay. I feel like you present your album to your manager, or to your label, to your record label, with all your hard work. The message, you're receiving a message from the record label, or you're messaging the record label about your hard work. You're showing your music, unreleased music, to your record label, and see what music they're going to accept for your album, and what they're not, or what they're going to work on a little bit more. Okay. Before they release your album release too. Okay. You're working really hard on your album release. Okay. Or your work. Okay. Releasing your hard work, whatever it is that you do. Okay. What else, Cancer? Or you could be a manager for an artist right here, and I feel like you're looking at all their work to see if it's ready to be released, because it does need your approval. Okay. Because you could be the owner of the label, or you could be the manager. Everything has to go through you before it's released. Okay. The 3 of Swords and the Knight of Swords, I feel like and the 5 of Coins, someone isn't if you're the artist, they're not getting back to you. If you are the label manager, or the label owner, I feel like you're not satisfied with the work that they gave you. Okay. Or someone also right here is very worried with the Moon card. And of course, that's your energy. You're very worried about it. Also, I feel like if in the past you used to be in the music industry when you first began, okay, you had all this music and you were scared to perform, you were scared to show your work to your label, or to the person you were trying to impress. Okay. I feel like you were very nervous when you did, but the Ace of Swords, I feel like they still gave you a contract, or they're writing up a contract, or you're writing up a contract to work with this person, or whatever, or whatnot. Okay. The Temperance and the 7 of Staff. But I feel like someone is difficult to work with. Okay. Because I feel like this person could have their own business. So they're very busy. Okay. This reminds me of someone that's being sponsored by somebody else. Okay. Also, it reminds me of a 360 label. Okay. Where at the end of the day, everybody is profiting off your artistic ability, but you're the person that gets the least profit, paying everybody off before you get paid. Okay, the hangman, oh, and the chariot. Okay, so also I feel like someone's trying to break free from a contract. Okay, a Sagittarius, this really reminds me of I don't know where I got the Sagittarius, but this reminds me of Britney Spears. Okay, her trying to break out of the legal bind that she had with her father. Also, this reminds me of, excuse me, I'm burping. I forgot what this girl's name was. Um, I can't even imitate her voice, but I feel like she was trapped into a contract with someone that took most of her money, and she didn't have, like, she was never able to release any music because she wasn't in a contract where someone kept her high and on drugs. So she didn't know, she never coherently knew how to read her contracts, and this person lived off of her talents. This is a true story on an actual music artist. I just forgot her name. Okay. When I go into the club, something like that. I don't know. It's an old song, and there's a guy that's wearing a horse mask. I don't know, but it reminds me of her. Like, she had really good music, but she had a really crappy label, real crappy manager or whatever. And he was very, like, he always had her high. So, like I said, when she signed the contract, she never coherently read through him, and he ended up owning all her music. If she were to bring out a song, he would have all the rights to her music, and she will get zero. Okay, this also reminds me of the Easy E situation. Okay, with Bone Thugs and Harmony, with what is it? Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and all of that, where they trusted Easy E, okay, that he was making these contracts fair for everyone, and they were just stealing all the money. Okay, so that's what the Three of Coins. Also, if you're in a group, okay, maybe the group broke up because of this fair time. Someone feels like someone wasn't getting the fair treatment, someone else was getting more shine than the other group. Okay, so you could be a label manager working with, like, I hear like Destiny's Child, the new Destiny's Child, and they could be very difficult. I feel like the label drops like two of the people from the group, and just keeps the most talented one. Okay, this could have happened to you in the past, or this is happening to someone right now. Okay, whether it's you, them, or even in the group that you're in. Okay, there is a group being dismantled behind a situation like this. Okay, because also I feel like there's a lot of bickering in the group, and this is just downloads that I'm getting. Okay, the message, the Three of Coins again. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be a public breakup. It's going to be on the news. Okay, if this is not happening to you, this could be happening to someone in the music industry, which I feel like you could be very disappointed because it was a really good group that you liked or something like that. And it's disappointing. You're like, wow, they're really, parting ways now. And the label's only representing the one that is the most talented out of the group, or you're having to choose the most talented in the group and getting rid of the other people, whether this is the music industry, the movie industry, or just any kind of industry where, you're having to choose between people. Okay. Also, you could possibly be in a meeting with someone where you guys are having a conversation about a group of employees, and you guys are trying to decide who you guys are going to be laying off. Okay. Due to financial situations, due to the fact that it won't be enough. This also reminds me of the Netflix. Okay. I think Netflix just announced that they were laying off a lot of employees, but that's also going to up the work, because in order for them to keep attention of their viewers, they have to have more capturing or captive movies, documentaries, shows that they can see. Okay. the Ten of Swords. Also, with that being said, I think Netflix had announced that due to the layoffs that they're doing has everything to do with people sharing passwords. And I believe here in the future they're going to have more control of that, to where people can't share passwords like that due to the fact of this certain layoff, or this is what's going on in your business. Something similar to that, picking and choosing who will stay and who has to go.